guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna do a video that's like a little bit different. I'm gonna do a watch me get ready kind of video. Watch me put on my makeup and what I do to prepare myself for my videos. So just to start off with, just to let you guys know, I have washed my face already and I've already placed a toner on my face as well. So we'll be starting off with a clean, fresh face. I did just wake up about 45 minutes ago, so this is a kind of, I woke up like this kind of look because I have to be cleaning my face. So you guys, if you guys are interested to see how I put on my makeup to get ready for my videos, then please keep watching. Okay, you guys, we're first going to start off by moisturizing our face. I do use Neutrogena Water Boost. I love this moisturizer because it is very good for my oily skin. It keeps it hydrated without being too oily, so I absolutely love this product. Secondly, we're going to moisturize our lips. I cannot remember the name of this lip balm, but I think the brand is Kiss. I got it in a monthly subscription with Etsy, so I'm still trying it out. Then next we're going to go in and prime our face with MAC Prep and Prime. I do place about a nickel size amount on my face. I don't want to put too much on there, but this is a mattifying primer for me. Like I said, I do have oily skin, so this mattifying primer works wonders for my face. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. Next, we're going to do the Benefit Pores No More. And I absolutely love this product. Most of my pores are on my cheek and nose area, so that's where I place most of my product, just concentrating on those areas where my pores, are basically large. So next we're going to go in with our eyebrows. I did previously use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I believe, but I just ran to Target really quick and got this L'Oreal this L'Oreal Brow Wiz. I would definitely say that I love my Anastasia better than this, but I needed something really quick and Target was just right up the street, so this is what I went with. And I always have a difficult time with my, well, as you're seeing it, it's my right eyebrow. I can never get them to look nowhere near the same, like they're not even sisters, but I did the best that I could for this video. Okay, you guys, so now I'm about to go in with my NC45. I'm using this to conceal underneath my eyebrows. Since I'm not that good at shaping and sculpting my eyebrows, I definitely depend on my concealer to help out with the rest of the shaping. So here I'm just blending the concealer down, just so for me it's a little bit easier to blend it when I bring that concealer down a little bit further. And trust me, I'm not going to leave the concealer like this. Now I'm going in with MAC's Orange Corrector. I'm placing that in the areas where I have extreme hyperpigmentation. And I'm just going to take a damp beauty blender, which my beauty blender is dirty, please forgive me. And I'm just going to blend out my color correcting concealer with my NC45 concealer. I'm not really focusing on blending everything out seamless right now, because later on you will see that I blend everything out further before I place my foundation on. So right here I'm just really putting it in the areas where I need it the most. Then next I'm just looking for my NW50, which this concealer is actually the same complexion as my skin. I'm using this just to kind of cover up the orange concealer along with the NC45 concealer. Like I said, I don't want to have a halo effect, so I'm just placing this concealer on top just so that I can get the get the blending out to match my complexion as best as possible. And with this, I'm just blending it the best that I can before I place my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I can never pronounce that powder correctly, but y'all saw what it is. I'm just placing that concealer over my eyes because we do not want this area to crease up, and we do want our eyeshadow to last all day. So I'm just gonna, wipe away the excess powder, and then we're gonna go in with one of my favorite powders, which you'll see is the Morphe powder. The Morphe palette. And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start with the crease, which is kind of like a brown color. It's about the same color as my skin, just a little bit lighter. And I'm using this color as my crease color. I'm gonna rely on this color heavily to definitely blend out the rest of my eyeshadows. And I'm also using a Morphe blending brush. All the brushes in this video are Morphe. So for my outer V, I'm going into the Carly Bible palette, which this is her first palette, I believe, with BH Cosmetic. I'm going in with the dark plum color in the outer V just to add a little bit of depth. I definitely love this palette, hence the cracked mirror and the dents in the palette or in each pan. I love this palette. I use it for eyeshadows, and I also use it for highlighting, which you will see later on in the video as well. So I placed that deep, plum color in the outer V. I'm just going back in with that crease color just to blend it out, because you do want that to be as seamless as possible. Now I'm just looking for a color for my mobile lid, which for me and my complexion, this is more of a cream tan color, and I'm just gonna place it on my mobile lid. Like I said, everything about this eye look is going to be matte. Like I said, my eyelids get extremely oily, so I love just a basic matte look. I really don't dabble into the shimmers. I'll do it every once in a while, but especially being in the South and it being basically summer now, because I don't know where spring went, I'm definitely going for all the matte looks. So I'm going back in with the first blending brush, which had that crease color, and I'm just blending everything together with my outer V, my crease, and my mobile lid color. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to place that same color underneath my eyebrow just to conceal that halo yet again. And I'm also doing that just to bring the color, all the eyeshadow colors together, from the mobile lid to the outer V to the crease. Definitely, I think I chose the right color for under the brow. So I'm just going over it and looking and making sure that everything is blended out really well. And like I said, I'm going to, blend my face out from that concealer a little bit further before I place my foundation on. And I will be using the MAC, I think this is a body sculpting, I believe so, MAC body sculpting foundation. I love this. This is actually the foundation that I used for my wedding, and it lasts me all day. And my wedding day was hot, and I had a heavy dress, so I was definitely sweating, and this foundation held up so beautifully. So I'm just placing a little bit of foundation on my face. I do not do a lot of foundation. For one, I just don't like it personally for me. For two, my husband don't like it either. And I just have not mastered the art of makeup yet to where I can do like a true full coverage and have it look still natural. So I'm just, placing a little bit on my face just to get that even complexion all across my face. And I do bring my foundation down on my neck because you don't want that line of demarcation. You definitely want everything to blend. Here I am just blending out around my eyes because for me that's where I see a lot of, like I said, hyperpigmentation, and I definitely just want to make sure that everything is blended and concealed to the best of my ability. I'm just going in with my beauty blender, or not beauty blender, with my blending brush, and just making sure everything was good with my eyeshadow. I'm about to go in with my Queen Collection bronzer, and I'm about to contour this face. I don't highlight, or if I do anything that pertains to a highlight, I will literally just place that translucent powder underneath my eyes just to brighten it up just a tad bit. But that's all that I do. I usually just only contour. I'm just using my favorite Neutrogena wipes to wipe off the back of my hand, which is where I place my foundation. And I'm gonna go in with my MAC, what is this? MAC powder, just to blend everything together. My contour, along with placing the powder on top of my cream foundation. Of course, anything cream you do want to set with a powder. I'm about to highlight. We're going back into that Carly Bible palette, and we're going to use the darkest, well, what some people will use as a bronzer, I'm using as a highlight because I am dark. And I only put a little bit on there because, like I said, I really haven't mastered the art of makeup yet to where I can really, highlight and contour and all of that stuff without it looking too, cakey. So I do blend my highlight out because sometimes I find that you can kind of see where it stops. So I'm blending out the highlight. I'm moisturizing my lips yet again because with all of that powder, with setting everything, the translucent powder, the deep dark powder, it kind of dried out my lips a little bit. So I'm just gonna put that lip balm back on. I always set my face before I place my mascara on. I do not do false eyelashes. Well, let me rephrase that. I no longer put false eyelashes on anymore. I just try to make my real eyelashes work, and I find that the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara works really well for my eyelashes. I do have short curly eyelashes, so I try to find mascaras that spread my eyelashes out, but at the same time doesn't, clump everything together. And I lost the last clip, but I did make a Snapchat of how my final makeup look came out, so I hope you guys enjoyed.